Oh, no man's invincible, and
I would be fighting one of the best fighters on the planet. And I won't be going in there just to share the ring with him. And some people, again, will have their opinions, but I go in there with a belief I can pull off a massive upset.
he's very versatile, so in training camp we'll have to bring in a few different sparring partners. And I think, you know, as good as he is, he does things wrong, but he gets away with it because he's that good, if that makes sense. So we sort of, with it, it's got to be a bit of an educated guess what he's going to do. And I've got a brilliant team around me. I put my trust in them. So April the 12th, I've just got to make sure I'm in the best shape.
And he's getting punished. CROLLA is picking him off at will here, and down he goes, and that was coming. A look to his corner of despair. He's on his feet at 6, but he's got nothing left. Little left hook. Murray backing up, in trouble, all over the place. Held up by the ropes there, body shots, wicked uppercut. Murray, finished, done.
Right on instinct now, and that is the shot that CROLLA's been looking for. That's been coming, and Richie Davis has ended the fight right there. It's all over, and the British champion is Anthony CROLLA.
Tremendous performance from start to finish. He was the man. He came in with the plan. Congratulations always to Joe Gallagher there, who studies the...
Shot, right hand.
The legs have gone. No strength. There's no power in the punches. Finish off.
The crowd erupts. Split cut the right hand. Barroso's falling apart. Needs the bell.
The tank's empty and there's nothing you can do. And drilling the punches home. And every punch that lands now. Tactics paying off. Body shot.
And he's down.
Sure it was over.
Looked innocuous, didn't it? But just look at what it did. The judges even subconsciously. He has the home advantage and he has a wonderful body shot. Anthony CROLLA. I'm not sure he's going to make it. I think he's going to be knocked out here. It is over. Anthony CROLLA has the dream night. The fairy tale ending. Anthony CROLLA. The almost American colours of Ricky Burns, but he's a proud Scotsman. So Scottish boxing over the last 10 years or so. Alex Morrison here tonight, who's long been with him. But he's gone down to Tony's, redefined himself over the last 2 or 3 years. Anthony CROLLA sticking with Joe, 2 defeats. Scott Quigg left. He thought maybe he might...
Works for him and he knows it's working for him. Why would he leave? He shouldn't leave. I don't always like to see fighters move, but they feel that's what's right. They're not happy where they are. They're not going to get the best out of the performance. CROLLA sticking with Joe Gallagher, and it seems to be the right move because he is performing. He's just putting him on his back foot now. But CROLLA in front at this stage.
Yep, you didn't move.
Anthony $1 Million CROLLA!
I had Lomachenko in my top 10 pound for pound when he had, I think it was 1 pro fight. And people were, what are you doing? How could you do that? Well, give it some time. Maybe you'll figure it out. Maybe you understand what I think I understand already.
Lomachenko is cold, mean, moody, and magnificent.
Anatoly really is a mastermind with tactics.
It's like a story for children, you know. He's like a superhero, he is from Matrix. But who understand boxing, I'm a human being and I have a blood. For my future, it's better. Because now, a lot of boxers saw this moment and think he can go down. Maybe my next fight will be with Loma. If you want to beat me, you need to do a lot of work. And you need to be prepared for 12 rounds, for hard 12 rounds. Because I'm ready for this.
For the straight left hand, of of Lomachenko.
There are moments when you watch Lomo and you see what he's able to do with his hands at short range. Stick string, catching quarters in midair.
He's trained for dexterity, both physical and mental.
Oh, his facial expression, the way he's reacting. You know, there's nothing that he can do right now besides hold to keep Lomachenko.
Tripling up, a right uppercut is the champ.
Lomachenko is at his best. He doesn't look like any other fighter. He has what Pacquiao had.
Chip with Anatoly Mark.
It's usually a failed experiment to create a perfect athlete in anything. Much dangerous and treacherous as this one. The strength and conditioning coach.
Champion for a world title in your second pro fight, and you make that transition to the pro ranks. Guy comes in.
I'll tell you this, it's really hard hitting a guy that's going down so low like that. It really is.
That time he turned to give an angle with.
I would throw my right hooks like he's there right there. That's what I would do.
And holding.
Mary threw his. I think Steve Willis is going to have a lot.
Repertoire, you know, and I like it. I honestly like it. He's not going to allow anybody to be dirty with him.
Bernardo, what can you offer?
You know, in the corner, it was very interesting because they told him.
Put a notch in the belt, and now he's dealing with it perfectly here against Rigondeaux. As we come to the end of round number 6 here. 6th and 7th round as they're looking at the tape. That's it. He is saying, I don't want any more. In the corner of Rigondeaux here in between the 6th and 7th round as they're looking at the tape. That's it. He is saying, I don't want any more.
God.
Are you?
I got clipped with that combination.
Brown, really extraordinary.
And remember, the seed that was planted when he was a young man. He started to learn boxing at only 4 years old, his stance, how to throw a punch. Then he was pulled out of boxing.
Getting a little frustrated.
The frustration. Can Linares handle the pressure of Loma's mental warfare with the physical warfare with a plum? Will he stay cool? The bigger champion. Tried to come with that right uppercut, and as soon as he does, Loma's in the pocket, return fire with a 2-punch combination from Linares. But look at Lomachenko, comfortable in that hot kitchen. Good combination, and a left hand scores for Lomachenko.
Got punches, guy gets off the line real quick feet, get around you with shots.
But he talks about music, about beats. When he says, I can feel them discouraged, they're playing to my music.
Yeah, he's
good work for Manny Pacquiao. If I told you, you'd say,
getting real overconfident.
Guess what? He is vulnerable.
You go through the resume of Lomachenko, but this is the guy in Linares.
Lomachenko's going right after it, too.
He is going after it.
It's his nature, too.
But he's still making mistakes and stepping back. His footwork is great, but he does make mistakes with his footwork sometimes.
He caught him with a right. Number 8 had the ebb and flow. Swing back towards Lomachenko. Some more swelling around the eyes of Linares, but that cut is holding together for now.
Thompson fight, he was ready to quit. That was 13 wins ago.
He talked about the fact of how happy he was to rededicate himself, to make some changes, and to have moments like this.
Robert Diaz of Golden Boy told us that Golden Boy wanted to drop him. He insisted, no, the best is...
Over the left eye of Linares.
This is really high-level stuff.
Unbelievable stuff. Right in the center of the ring. And Linares goes down. Lomachenko scores the knockdown.
Likes to rock to his right.
Oh, there's a Raza.
Pedigree that he's trying to figure out.
Comes in with a lead. Himself tonight. You're talking the
offense behind it.
He could be Mayweather-esque only if he wanted to, but I think favor in such an three-punch combination from Lomachenko. And the arrow trends upward. Let's check in with Bernardo.
You know, Luis Espada said stay.
It's prize fighting, not amateur.
How does it close the gap? How does he get back in?
And lands the combination. And here comes VASYL. Standing right in the pocket. Short right hand, right hook. Strafing attack to the head. Lomachenko right in the center of the ring, getting the best of Pedraza. Uppercut comes in. Look at the accuracy from Lomachenko. When he decides to go, does he ever? Lomachenko.
Uppercut comes in with the left. Another uppercut at short distance. Turns it over. Takes that angle and scores with a massive uppercut. What a dominating performance here. And 20 seconds for the great Lomachenko to work here. Second knockdown. Loma trying to corral the man. He was almost thrown off a cliff there.
He is now the unified WBA and WBO lightweight champion of the world, VASYL Lomachenko.